Imagine you're 17 years old, you work at Best Buy, you make $9 an hour, and you have no idea what to do with your future. You think you want to go to college, but you know it's expensive and you can't really afford it, and you don't want to take out a bunch of loans. And then this guy in uniform comes up to you, tells you you can go to college for free, and all you need to do is sign 4 years of your life to the military, and then they'll cover your college. Seems like a great deal, but they leave a lot out. Like, you're gonna be in Oman in 110 degrees in July and in a sandstorm painting the side of a ship. You're gonna destroy all of your joints, that you're not gonna be able to crawl around on the ground with your 8-month-old because it hurts too much. That you won't be able to watch James Cameron's Avatar because that's going to make you feel like a monster, because it's going to remind you of the things that you contributed to when you were in Syria. But you don't know any better, right? So you're preyed upon, and you sign those 4 years away so you can go to college because you don't work for Best Buy for the rest of your life. That kid was me. And that same story happens, to millions of American young adults every year, because our current recruiting practices for the military they prey on really anybody that is in a tough spot. So low income, kids that don't know what they want to do, kids that feel like they have no other opportunities. They get them to sign away their what they hope doesn't end up being their life. And recruiters don't just omit things, as any veteran will tell you. They will lie to you, and they do. I had one recruiter tell me that just about every ship in the Navy has at least 4 computers with Skype. My ship had 350 people on it and 1 phone. And that 1 phone worked maybe 50% of the time. I've never heard of any ship in the Navy that has any computers with Skype. That's not a thing. I told that recruiter that I was worried about being able to communicate with my wife, and that was the lie that he fed me to make me feel better, so that I would sign. Yeah. And one of the counter arguments to this is, well, the military needs recruits, right? How we wage all these wars without all the people to wage them. Well, my answer to that is, maybe we shouldn't have 35-year Burma wars in Afghanistan. Maybe we shouldn't get involved in all of these things that, take too much time and too many of our youth. So in order to mitigate this issue, the first thing we need to do is create more options for kids coming out of high school. And a lot of us, I remember, thought our options were to either sign up for a bunch of debt and go to college, or to sign away at least 4 years of our life and go kill people for America and her interests. And one of the big problems with that is that in 2001, when George W. Bush signed into law the No Child Left Behind Act, military recruiters were given express permission to enter every high school in the United States, because it was argued that what they were offering was equal to that of what a college recruiter is offering, which is why they should both be allowed in high school. Are those two things equivalent to each other? No, not at all, which is why the No Child Left Behind Act needs to be amended and be able to take military recruiters out of the situation. I like to imagine a future where that 17-year-old can go to career day at his local high school, and there can be recruiters for colleges and trade schools, and employers can be there, and so on and so forth, where there could be a plethora of opportunities that are clearly laid out. I don't know, if I was that 17-year-old again today, I probably would have gone to welding school instead. And, maybe I'd still have my knees. And there are several organizations that are trying to accomplish this, like National Network to Oppose the Militarization of Youth and Veterans for Peace. Both these organizations are doing their best to end foreign wars, and as a result, that would result in less people being in the military.